Hey, Father Miller here. Welcome back to the Nerd Father. This is Sunday Night Live. I'm doing this pre-Dallas stream for those that are part of the nerd community and fellow nerdrotic or geeks and gamers. You know, we're having a meetup in Dallas this week, so I'm getting ready to head out on Tuesday, starting to head down to Dallas. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not really going to be doing much streaming this week just because being on the road. I'm excited because Ian, the Mega Geek's in Dallas right now. I don't know if he's going to join me tonight. I figure he's probably still in a little jet lag, figuring that I don't know, it's like 6 hour difference between here and London. So, but it's going to be an exciting time. A lot of people are going to go. We don't know how big this thing is going to be. I'm just happy to be able to go to it and to be able to be around people that I have streamed with and follow with and talk with. So, but yeah, so I'm going to go do some comic shopping on Wednesday. I think I'm going to try to hit the George W. Bush Presidential Library on Thursday before the meetup. Friday, I'm going to try to see the 6th floor museum downtown Dallas, where Lee Harvey Oswald shot Kennedy. And I am not a conspiracy nut. I used to think that there might have been a second gunman. I don't anymore. So I'm really looking forward to taking in the history on this. So, but yeah, a lot going on this week. One of the things I just noticed earlier today, there's some Pope Francis news. I didn't realize that the Pope was supposed to go to the Congo, but it looks like he's canceled it. And this is from 2 days ago. Okay. But yeah, so the Pope is 85. He was supposed to go to the Congo and South Sudan next month. But as the article says, at the request of his doctors, in order not to jeopardize the results of the therapy he's undergoing for his knee, the Holy Father has been forced to postpone. Now, I know that he's supposed to also be going to Canada sometime this year. Because there's been a lot of controversy, I guess, over abuse that has happened in Canada over 200 years ago, I think it is. So, anyway, but again, this is kind of tying into the retirement rumors, and there's the article there. So I didn't realize this, but he is supposed to go to Canada for 6 days in July. Did not realize that. But The Pope has said he doesn't want to undergo knee surgery because of his reaction to the sleeping gas that he had last year. And that was one of those that it took a while for him to recover from. But again, because of the knee problem, his decision to create 16 new voting age cardinals, and his plan in August to visit the Pope who resigned, Celestine V. So after last week's stream, I did looked up the book. Let me bring this screen off. So this is the book that I have about Pope Celestine V. Again, he was Pope for 5 months, I think it is, before he resigned. It was one of those that he was a little reluctant. He didn't want to be Pope, but he was elected Pope anyway. And he was a bad Pope, but he was a good man. He's a saint, a canonized saint. So, I mean, it is possible to be a good man, but a bad Pope. And that's about all I should probably say right now. So, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen with the Pope. But, the thing is, we pray for him. And it's one of those things that we do at every single Mass. We pray for Francis, our Pope, and the Bishop of the Diocese. So, but that also kind of ties in with another thing that the Pope has said. Let me bring this other article up because I saw this yesterday and I'm still trying to grasp what he is saying. Let's see. Problem is I got too many windows open. Oh, let's see. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to have to close a few of these windows because I can't seem to find what I'm looking for. But yeah, it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a hot week. It's even going to be hotter tonight because I have benediction in 2 hours and it is like in the mid 90s right now. So I am not looking forward to that part. But looking at Dallas for this week, it's supposed to be like in the hundreds. So it could be worse. Let's see. Hopefully this will now bring that up. Let's see, I'm just seeing what all we got. Okay. I found it. Okay, so this is coming from Crux. Pope Francis tells priests stop wearing grandma's lace at Mass. Yeah, so I guess the Holy Father visited Sicily. Yeah, so it says, speaking to the priests and bishops of the Italian island of Sicily, known for its natural being and the mafia, the Pope has asked about how the Second Vatican Council has been embraced by the local church. He says it's something that worries me quite a bit. Popular piety is a great treasure. We must guard it so it is not lost. Also educated, free from all superstitious gestures, and take the substance it has inside. Okay. But, Sicily, as we know, is the place from The Godfather. It does talk about the Godfather's thing, but this is the thing I'm still trying to understand here. Talking about the Second Vatican Council, Francis asked priests about the liturgy, prefacing the question with an I don't know, the law of the land, because he doesn't attend Mass in Sicily. He reminded priests that homilies are supposed to be short, not more than 8 minutes. It's never been a problem for me. And provide people with substance, a thought, a feeling, or image they can carry with themselves throughout the week. And that's true. I mean, honestly, that's the point of the homily. It's not about filling time. It's not about killing time. It's about the substance, what we are saying, the quality, not the quantity. This is the confusing part here. Then he says he has seen pictures. He regretted that priests still wear vestments with lace. Where are we? 60 years after the council, some updating is needed even in liturgical art and liturgical fashion. This part here is frustrating because he says sometimes bringing some of grandma's lace goes, but sometimes it's to pay homage to grandma, right? It's good to pay homage to Grandma, but it's better to celebrate the Mother, the Holy Mother of the Church, and to do so how Mother Church wants to be celebrated. Now, this is very frustrating. Um, and again, I am not going to criticize the Holy Father, mostly because he is the successor of St. Peter. I can say I disagree with him on this. One of my surplices that I will wear tonight has lace on it. But the point of liturgy is to beautify, to raise the mind to the higher things. It's one of the reasons why churches are supposed to look nice, pretty, the raising the mind of the higher things. But let's see if I can bring this up. So okay, so again, yes, sometimes bringing some of Grandma's lace goes, but sometimes it's to pay homage to Grandma, right? It's good to pay homage to Grandma, but it's better to celebrate the Mother of the Church. Yeah, this is the 60th anniversary of the start of the Second Vatican Council that St. John the 23rd called for. And, we're still seeing the fruits of it. I mean, as Francis noted, the island is suffering from depopulation, both due to the decline in birth and the massive immigration of young people. That's the problem, and the cat's trying to get up here. It's frustrating. But, the thing is, I don't believe in this overpopulation rumor because, you look at Europe, birth rates are down. Europe is dying. So, anyway, that is that bit of news. But there was something else. I'm going to see if I could bring that up. Okay, so the cat wants up here. Hold on. So, Bosco. She's not too happy, but that's fine. So, let's see. Okay, I'm going to bring up a Wall Street Journal article I just came across this evening. Then I want to get into Marvel. Because, good heavens, there's a lot of garbage going on. Okay, so this is from the R says, "Hail Cat." Yep, you can see she's sitting on my lap right now. And she is chatty. Because if I didn't pick her up, she was going to be pawing my arms. Or my legs, actually. So this is going... The cat doesn't... Okay, so the Pope's canceled travel stirs talk of retirement. Again, this whole idea of naming that's going to happen in August at a time when Italy is usually shut down because of the summer and everybody's on vacation. Let's get the cat out of the way. Come on, let's go. There we go. So papal health has always been a concern of the Vatican, where the leader has traditionally ruled for life, but since Pope Benedict XVI became the first pope in modern times to set down, a decision that Pope Francis has praised as an example for future pontiffs, it's become even harder to predict the end of a pontificate. This is kind of the sad thing. Benedict is still living. He's 95 now. He's been retired for 9 years. Increasingly frail, but mentally acute. Okay, so in late May, he was suffering from a torn ligament in his knee, for which he's been receiving injections. He had to sit last Sunday through the Mass for Pentecost, major church feast. Well, every Sunday is a major church feast. Today is Trinity Sunday. Next weekend is Corpus Christi Sunday. So I guess it wasn't until Friday that he announced that he was canceling his trip, or postponing the trip. That's probably the better way to say it. It's highly unusual for any international trip to which the Pope is committed to be canceled, and certainly this close to the date, says John Allen, president of Crux Catholic Media. And John Allen was part of the National Catholic Distorter reporter, better known as the Fish Wrap, who said such a thing had not happened since the last years of John Paul II, who died in 2005 after years of declining health. So, but it also says that the Pope is still planning on 2 other international trips to Canada and Kazakhstan. In Canada again in July and Kazakhstan in September, which suggests he's not about to quit. But other events, however, have been read as signs that the Pope could be winding down. So on the 27th of August, the Pope will elevate an unusual large number of men, 16, to the rank of voting cardinals, boosting to 63% the share of his appointees in the body, which has the power to pick the new Pope. And then 2 days after that, he will preside over the first meeting of the world's cardinals in more than 7 years. Okay. But anyway, let's see. The Crux International says it's just a hunt, that he wants to make some very important announcement or discuss some very important matters. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, so that is that for that. But yeah, so on Thursday or Wednesday, I can't remember. Wednesday, I think it was, going to the Nerddom now. Miss Marvel came out. I watched the first episode on Disney Plus. As I was telling somebody, the only reason I have Disney Plus is because I have an American Express card, and they are doing a promotion where they're trying to get people to subscribe. So if you subscribe to Disney Plus with your American Express card, they will give you a rebate. So in other words, I'm pretty much not paying for Disney Plus right now, even though I'm getting it. Okay, so I'm trying to bring up this thing here. Hold on. Yeah, Father Sinatra was not able to join tonight. I sent out an accidental tweet to Odin, thinking that it was Ian, the Mega Geek. Turns out that, whoops, got my wrong person because I had to text both of them recently. Okay, so this is tweet I kind of sent out earlier this week because I saw Marvel release their future lineup, and so did Star Wars. Both of them are owned by the Disney company. This is what they are planning on doing over the next 2 years. You got at least 10 new series, between series, comics, cartoons, or games. It's oversaturation. I have no desire to see this. I mean, maybe The Mandalorian. I started watching Kenobi yesterday, and honestly, I don't like it. I mean, there's nothing. The main reason I don't care for it is because of canon. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. You know, that famous speech that Leia gives General Kenobi, you fought with my father in the Clone Wars and all that. And now Kenobi is all about how Ben is helping the young Leia who was kidnapped and trying to get her back to her parents. So, I mean, there's a lot of that stuff. And the R says, yes, don't give Disney your money. Yeah, like I said, the only reason I'm doing it is because American Express rebates me. Oh, and just wait to see what Marvel's schedule is. You think this is bad? This is Marvel. As picked up on this. Got Miss Marvel, which is out right now, which honestly I think is a big bag of meh. I mean, it's an hyperactive fangirl that is obsessed over Captain Marvel, wants to dress as Captain Marvel. Heaven help us if she actually gets to meet Captain Marvel, which I think is going to happen. So that's currently airing. You got Love and Thunder coming out next month, which, again, not interested. I like Takiti. I can't pronounce his last name, but, ever since Ragnarok, Thor has become a joke. You got She-Hulk. That trailer looked horrible. I'm enjoying Savage She-Hulk. It was when they first introduced She-Hulk back in the early 80s. I'm enjoying that. I'm reading a few of them right now. But the series looks horrible. And I'm not a fan of modern She-Hulk in the comics, especially since Civil War. You got the Marvel Halloween special. Who knows what that's going to be, and especially since it says it's untitled. Got season 2 of What If. Great comic. I haven't seen the cartoon, but and this I don't understand. The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. I don't get it. You got Secret Invasion, you got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, I don't care. You got Ant and the Wasp. Again, the second Ant-Man was not that good. You got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which I'm hoping, but seeing the trailer of Guardians and Thor Love and Thunder, I'm not hopeful. You got the Marvels, Captain Marvel 2, which has been reduced to the Marvels because of Ms. Marvel and whoever the new one is. I can't remember. Monica Rambeau. You got X-Men 97, Spider-Man 4, Blade, Loki Season 2, Captain America 4, Deadpool 3, which I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to because I like Deadpool. It's a guilty pleasure. You got I Am Groot, which I'm not looking forward to. Marvel Zombies, which I guess is a comic, but I had never read it. Spider-Man Freshman Year, which is an animated series. Then you got the Fantastic Four, Agatha from WandaVision, Armor Wars, Echo, Ironheart, which I'm absolutely not looking forward to and will not waste my time watching. Then you got a Wakanda series, whatever that's going to be, along with Kuli. I probably butchered it. I don't really care. I don't care for the character. Daredevil, if it was on Netflix, I'd be excited. But now that it's on Disney, I don't really know what to think. Then you got 2 Shang-Chi's and Nova. So, I mean, you got 10 Star Wars things, then you got at least 28 new Disney Marvel stuff. The Critical Drinker saw this tweet and shared it basically with the sewage pump spitting out sewage because that's really what it looks like. I mean, there's so much of this stuff out here. The only thing that really excited me was after Endgame was Spider-Man No Way Home. That was good. But other than that, I just don't see it. So, yeah. So, as Chris P says, not interested in any of these titles. Looks like Disney is just scooping up kids right out of college and putting them to work. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, from what I've heard, Disney Plus ratings are not that good. And honestly, a lot of the stuff I want to see that would be like on Disney is not there. Stuff that I grew up with in the 60s and 70s with. A lot of the movies, it's not on there. It's all more of the newer stuff. I mean, there are some of the classic shows, but yeah, I don't care. So, but yeah, so that's about it. I really don't have too much tonight. I was kind of hoping somebody else would join, but that's fine. But this is Trinity Sunday, and again, next week is Corpus Christi. So I'm really excited for this week. It's going to be a good trip down to Dallas. We got Truck Dog. Hope Truck Dog is doing good. I'm a DC guy, but it's no better. Yeah, the thing is, there's websites where you can read the comics without having to pay for them. the morality of it, the way I always looked at it is, let me bring one of them up. So one of the comics I am collecting is Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. I won an auction 2 years ago, I think it was, for a lot of 6 or 7 comics, and one of them was a number 3. So, but there is no way I can afford a number 1. Oh, good heavens. Okay, let's see, that came up. Yeah, so this is Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 1. If I can close that. Hopefully that word doesn't get me in trouble there. Thank you, Rose. Good to see you. Like I said, I'll be in touch. I'll be up in your neck of the woods at the fall. And understood. But they are having the Vegas get together again this summer, later this summer. As I said, I can't go because I'm going to be teaching this fall, and I have to be there for in-service things because school starts up a few days after that. But yeah, so this is something that I could, and I think the cat hit something. There's no way I can afford to buy a number 1. So my windows are going a little nuts. So yeah, this is a way where you can read the old comics. And, Marvel's Unlimited app does have, I think, the first 40 of these on there. So, but there are some, and a lot of this would be like DC, where I'm also collecting Superman. I have about 150, I think it is, Superman from the 60s and 70s and 80s. But there's no way I can afford to buy the early Supermans. No way. Let's bring this up. The problem with sites like this is that there are viruses. If you're not careful. I should have done Superman 1939. So this is Superman 1939. These are all the issues that they have. So if you really wanted to, let's go to number 5. Yeah, number 5. Superman number 5. There's no way I could afford this. But I mean, it's really neat to be able to actually read these. And the other thing too is I really can't afford to buy the omnibuses. Even if I had the money, it's like $100 to buy. Oh, the R, thank you. Let me see what you wrote. Let's see. Go to dashboard. Oh, no tip. Thank you. Or no message. Thank you. Like I said, that's going to go, gas fund. And again, got to thank Rose. I received a donation from her. Yes, it says only 10 cents. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is when Superman was fun. Oh, Snortopoopus is here. Good to see you. I won't be watching Odin's stream this week, mostly because I'll be on the road. I'm going to Oklahoma City first because I have a priest friend that I was in the seminary with that's stationed down there. It's on the way to Dallas, so I'm going to stop in and stay with him for the night. Oh, Man of War, good to see you. Just as I'm getting ready to sign off, I'm starting my trip, as I was just saying, on Tuesday. I'll be down in Dallas on Wednesday to Saturday. I'll start heading back. because in our parish we have Totus Tuus, the youth retreat next week. Totus Tuus, for those that aren't Catholic, is a model. It was the papal model of John Paul II, totally yours. So it's our youth retreat for both the grade school and the high school, and it's all during the week. So I have to be back for that. So like I said, be honest, I was looking at the Fan Expo, which is what Gary and a few others are going to, but I think to go for the whole weekend to Fan Expo would be at least 140, and the schedule really doesn't even look interesting. I mean, Gina would be the only one I would want to see, but Chris Perza, thank you. Let's see. Like I said, I'm still trying to get this for the gas fund. Thank you. So, but yeah, I'm gonna see Ian on Wednesday. I think it is. Man of War. I'll see you Thursday. I'm sure. I know Jake D is going to be coming into town for this, and I'm trying to think who else was coming in. So, but it's going to be a really good week. It's going to be a hot week. That part I'm not looking forward to. So, with that, I think I'm going to start wrapping up. Again, thank you to everybody for joining. I probably won't be able to go live next week, mostly because we'll be having our youth retreat. Not only will I be getting back from the road, I'll be on the road between Saturday and Sunday for about 9 hours, I think it is. It's about a 600-mile trip, cheaper than flying. So Man of War says he's leaving Colorado Tuesday. We'll see you in a couple days. Yes, we will. And hydrate. Yep. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Thank you again, Chris. Good to see ya. Rose, good to see ya. And they are. So good night. God bless. And I think that's the way I'll end it. So I, again, want to say thank you. God bless. And I will try to stream, not this week, but the week after. I might do a video during the week, but we'll see. So with that, I'll catch up with you guys.